What's up, Chief? Just about out of work? What's up, John? Tried to invite you yesterday. It showed that you were online for a while. What'd you do? Fall asleep with this game on in the background? Hi, Custom Tactical. Hey, Donna. John, you gotta turn your hacks off for it to let you play, brother. What's up there, zombie?
Blackout.
Let's go, chat. Just started the stream. We got 10 here. Welcome, everybody. I got cold hands.
collapse detected. Relocation to indicated safe zone is advised.
Same skin was following me around in the pregame lobby. Is this person laying down or did they leave?
Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
What? We both had Brawler, are you kidding me? Both of us had Brawler, John. He had a trauma, I didn't have a trauma. So if you have Brawler, it's whatever the health is, whatever I got him down to, it was... $160 HP. Oh, 100. Oh no, I landed a shot. So if you don't have a trauma, a Brawler is a one-hit down unless they have a level 3 armor. The second shot, he got me before I hit him. It didn't get a... It didn't give me like a hit marker. It just was like punch nothing, but on his screen it registered. And he got his hit in before I could get my second one in. That was this. That was the same skin I saw in the pregame lobby, though. So I wonder. I wonder. What you know about the name Drunky Beast, zombie? I know I've seen that name a lot. I don't know if... I probably will not be playing late tonight. I have an appointment to get my taxes done in the morning, and so at some point I'm gonna need to get off of this game and get those taxes ready. Well, this isn't going to be a super long stream. Like, I'm going to play for a little while, and then I'll get offline, and then maybe I'll get on later. Well, this dude quit following me. So annoying when you get followed in the pregame. What's up there, Jacob? How are you? Nah, my back isn't getting any better. I got an epidural about 2 weeks ago that I have a follow-up appointment. And I'm hoping that once they see that none of the treatments are working, then they'll finally okay a surgery, which will be my fourth. Unfortunately, my left leg has a permanent loss of sensation and loss of function. Nothing like paralyzation. It's still functional. It's just all those fast twitch muscles that you need, like, to do explosive movements, like running and playing basketball. My left leg just kind of lags behind, so I don't think I'm getting that back. I'll never be an athlete again. Ooh, 4 shots. 4 pumps with the SG-12. It wasn't enough. Getting ripped off right now. What's up, Sour D's? Four health. Come on, game. Give me a break. Cut me some slack. Spinal decompression? You mean the devices where you hang upside down? That type of spinal decompression, or any kind of? You mean any kind of traction? Four health. 4 health. Ugh. That's the one bad part about landing in that tunnel I land in. If they want to if they want to land in the other tunnel and get to that spot, they'll always beat me there every time. I've tried the inverted tables. Um, so basically, it's a bunch of different forms of traction. Traction is any way that you can take, say these are your vertebrae. They want to create extra space in your vertebrae by stretching you out in some form or fashion. There's multiple ways that they can do it, but this is your vertebrae. They just want to create little temporary gaps in your vertebrae, and then the cushy discs in between. They hope that by creating these spaces, those discs will, the discs in between will revert into their normal position and relieve pressure. None of it's ever been all that successful to me. I've tried a bunch of different ways. I've tried just about everything you could try at one point or another. The surgeries that I've had were successful. It's just the issues spread. Basically, I've had 2 discs replaced in my neck. That's when I had the neck hole that I was being weird on YouTube about. And then I've had 2 surgeries in my lower back. The first surgery was a microdiscectomy where they take your disc and the herniated part of your disc and they shave that off. And they hope that it doesn't revert to its previous condition. Those surgeries only have about a 50-50 chance of being successful long term. So you know going in that there's a good chance that that surgery's not going to work for you. So I had that surgery, and basically 3 or 4 months after the surgery, that particular disc reverted back to exactly the way or even worse than it was, I think, from pre-surgery. And so I got a disc replacement. That was to my L5S1 disc, which is the very last disc at the very bottom of your back. And then after that, I had a disc replacement. The disc replacement was successful. It was effective. But my latest injury made it so my L3, L4 discs and L4, L5 discs, which are the 2 discs above it, those discs became herniated. So now what I'm hoping for is the same surgery I've had to my neck and my lower back. I'm hoping to have it again on my lower back, but just higher up. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what it's a workers' comp injury. So they like if this was just if this was just a normal injury that I incurred through just living life and didn't have to go through workers' comp, I would have got the surgery like 7 months ago. But because it's a workers' comp case, I have to go through all the steps in healing before they'll approve the surgery. So I've gone through just about everything I can think of, and now I'm just hoping that they'll finally approve the surgery. It's been almost a year. I got hurt. Um, I got hurt back in April, so another month and a half will mark a year. Oh, we got stream snipers. That's cool. Sweet. As far as compensation, I can't really talk about it all that much, but I am expecting a pretty significant, expecting a pretty significant sum of money once this is all said and done. The biggest difference in the sum of money will be is whether or not they pay me for. So I'm gonna get paid for the injury. That's like no questions asked. Like I will get paid, and it will be a significant sum of money. The biggest difference in potential money that I'll receive is whether I get paid for wrongful termination or not. Because basically right after I was injured, I was working injured, and I got terminated for circumstances that were created by the injury. So that'll be the biggest determining factor as to how much money I get, but either way I'm going to get a substantial amount of money. Like I'll at least get paid for all this. I'll get paid for all this time of work that I've missed. But we'll see. It's kind of crappy circumstances. Because it wasn't like this was a short-term job. Like I worked at this place for 20 years. It was my career. I started at 20 years old, and I got injured just before my 40th birthday. So. Oh, and also, I will get my job back. I just have to wait. I just have to wait for it, basically. My cases in arbitration, those cases take anywhere from a year to 2 years to completely play out, just because they're based off of available funding. So through arbitration, I will get my job back, and so I'll have income again the same way I'm accustomed to. I just gotta wait that out. So basically, I'm just waiting for a lump sum of money, and I'm waiting to get my job back, but I don't know when either of those are gonna happen. And it's not any time in the very immediate future. And Zombies, I forgot to answer you. I'm down to play duos if you want. Just let me know. Just let me know when you're ready to get on.
Sit rep. Potential safe zone is advised.
SWAT or swordfish? I'm better with the SWAT personally. People with Cronus love the swordfish. I'm better with the SWAT. The biggest bummer of the whole situation is that my job decided to go for termination. Basically, all that happened is that I was late while I was injured because I was freaking in severe pain and I couldn't sleep. So I ended up falling asleep one night and I was less than an hour late for work. So they fired me for being late for work and not reporting it immediately. But I did report it.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to
Like,
safety.
and there's supposed to be a series of protocols that happen before they fire you for attendance-based issues. And they skipped all that stuff. They went from nothing on my record to terminated right away, right? So I'm pretty upset with the way they handled it because they knew I was injured. It doesn't make me want to work for that company long term. But I have to work for them for at least another year. I need one more year of service time with the railroad before I can contemplate what I'm going to do from there, because I have 19 years of service with the railroad, and in order to be eligible for a medical retirement, which I certainly qualify for at this point, I need 20 years. So I need one more year. So anyway, that's the situation summed up. Don't need 8 meshies. Oh no, that's not the gun I thought it was. I don't want this 4X on the SWAT, but is there a vehicle out here? No vehicle. This game doesn't want to do me any favors right now. I say that when I've got like some of the best loot you could ever ask for. Alright, I'm gonna have to pick up a sniper scope or a 4X if I find a freaking sniper off a dead body. I can't work for a freight railroad. My body's already jacked up. My body's already too jacked up to work freight. It's more physically demanding than passenger service is. I mean, I would it would be a seamless transition to work a freight job. Railroading is railroading, more or less.
Further collapse expected. Travel to indicated safe zone. Get to safety.
God damn it. John, was this on your recent trip, like 6 months ago or whenever it was? What's up, Soul? Because I no longer work for Amtrak. Hi, son. No soccer practice today? How you doing? You walk home? Because I no longer work for Amtrak, I feel free to speak my mind. Um, I wouldn't ever take Amtrak to travel across the country. Part of it's not their fault. Like rail travel in other countries is much more convenient. The trains ride smoother. They're able to keep their trains on time. Um, I don't know if I said so, but the trains are faster um, than our long distance trains. Um, but here in the states, except for the Northeast corridor up near Washington D.C. and New York, where they do have high-speed rail, generally speaking, rail travel is slow. It's not particularly comfortable. The equipment is old, and Amtrak doesn't own most of the territory that it operates on. And so the long haul trains are very often um, severely, significantly behind schedule. Like they have a really, really difficult time maintaining their schedule. And again, a lot of that's not their fault because they're operating on freight territories. They're kind of at the mercy of those freight railroads or any circumstances with those freight railroads that lead to delays, broken down trains, people committing suicide or accidentally stepping in front of trains because they're not paying as close of attention as they should. Like, but long story short, yeah, it's since I've worked on a train, like it would not be my preferred method of transportation. And it's not like I would I would think that I would think that if you're taking a train, traveling on a train would be far less expensive than taking a flight somewhere because I can fly across the country in like 5.5 hours. Um, Whereas it would take up to 4 days to do so by train. So I would think that the trade-off for that, even if the train offers a bunch of amenities, would be that the train trip would be much cheaper, but it's not. So for me, they're like with what I know about traveling on trains, like I would never choose that means of transportation. No, I agree. I agree with that, War Chief. Um, there's still a good amount of people that travel just because they want to see the country. You know, they want to look out the window, see the sights, see mountains, see, you know, if they're not familiar with beaches, we have Amtrak has a line that parallels the California coast up Highway 1. I mean, great scenery, right? Great scenery. But me personally, I don't care about looking out of a window. I can see the scenery driving and I'll get there faster. There's some people that are afraid to fly, right? Trains are great for those people. Also, you know, the trains offer rooms, um, like full on bedrooms or roomettes. So you have your own little space on that train, and you can fit a family of up to 4 in those little rooms. But me personally, I'd rather just get to my destination far more quickly than be stuck in that room for 3 days. Like, you're not stuck in the room, you can walk about the train and all that, but still, it's, to me, it's kind of claustrophobic. The traffic around here isn't all that much different from SoCal, War Chief. I've experienced SoCal rush hour traffic, and it's not much different here. Like, it's pretty darn similar. I think Zombie left, but I did offer to play duos with him if he wants. Or if anybody wants to play quads. But generally speaking, with both of our locales, like we live in some of the highest populated areas in the whole nation, and they're large areas, you know, they're not just concentrated. So I think most of the nation would have a very difficult time
Blackout.
understanding how bad the traffic is where we live. Hey, it's your room. You can make porn if you want.
Classify the mission
Just gotta bring your own equipment. Giggity. Me personally, if I wanted to travel across the country, see the sights, be able to enjoy it, make stops along the way, I'd rent a RV as opposed to taking a train. But some people can't drive. Some people have disabilities, you know, et cetera, et cetera. There's a lot of reasons to take the train. I'm just saying that me personally wouldn't be my go-to option. I would look for alternative means of transportation. Need a gun. Need a gun.
Sit rep. Potential collapse detected. Relocation Relocation to indicated safe zone is advised. Supply drop inbound.
4 people on the island. Ooh, this is gonna get fun. I still got spectators, guys. Are they teaming? I think they were teaming, and I got them both, chat. I got the teamers. And now I'm the only one left on my island. How about that? Five teamers. We hope you enjoyed your flight on Blanco Airlines. Please come again. Yeah, but RVs are expensive for sure, but have you looked into how much train travel costs? It's not cheap, bro. It's very expensive if you actually want to be comfortable. You could travel on it with a coach ticket for pretty cheap, but coach is not comfortable whatsoever. And then you're not even guaranteed to sit with your family if you travel coach. Like if you get on in the middle of the trip and your section, the place that they put you on the train is already fairly occupied, like, I don't know. I don't need to like bash the train travel. There's plenty of legitimate like reasons that make train travel attractive, but I don't find it attractive. I didn't want to lose my trophy. I probably could have killed that guy, but I didn't want to lose my trophy. Team and pussies. Yeah, I didn't get both of them. I only got one. I didn't see the other one until it was too late. I saw them while they were running, and then they disappeared until one of them tried to grapple to my car. Shit on him, but there was one behind me too, so whatever. Yeah, there's plenty of boom boom going on in those train rooms. I think it's kind of gross, but whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Sometimes we get we get prostitution on the trains, and they like go to the bathroom. I cannot think of a nastier place to have sex than in a train bathroom. Like, if you guys knew what happens in those bathrooms, like maybe they don't care. I don't know. Maybe apparently they don't care, but whew, that is pretty disgusting in my book.
Potential collapse detected. Advise relocation to indicated safe zone.
I don't have a gun to fight this dude with. How about that? That was a pretty good kill, right, guys? Hey, Murph. CGG. No, must be. Sorry, I read that. Oh, get turned on, get shit on. Oh my God, you cannot let that happen to you, bro. You just can't. You just can't. That's terrible. I feel so bad for you. Oh. I wonder where that dude was. Was he just hiding? That was that was that was beautiful, chat. Oh. Oh, that I got tickled a little bit. I won't say where, but I got tickled just a little bit right there.
Drop inbound.
I'll just say that it starts with a T and it ends with an ain't. Oh, and we got a box. Sweet. Two gold guns.
Further collapse expected. Travel to indicated safe zone.
I need a trophy. How far do I gotta go? We're gonna have to risk it.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Yo, Bill, what's up, man? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping by, Bill.
Net call. Supply drop incoming.
Go loot that bag. Stay there for a second. He stayed there for a second, but I couldn't make it happen on my end. Where you at? I really need a trophy system. Where's this dude hanging out in the storm?
Indicated safe zone.
Oh! Caught those meshies at the very last second. I'm glad I didn't run them over. That would have been a real life travesty. Please have a trophy. Please have a trophy. We love headshot hit markers, guys. That's our favorite around here. Ah, damn it. Play until it wasn't. Right, guys?